Hi, this is Charles Castor from Fit Dad Syndicate, and with me I have got Victor Scheeren. And Victor was a single dad at the time. He's raising his daughter, and I met him online. And Victor, nice to see you. How you doing? And we've
Good, good.
actually gotten to know each other pretty good through the course of the program. But maybe you can share a little bit prior to meeting, like what was your reason for reaching out to us in the first place, and what were you struggling with at that time in your life?
Sure. Struggling a little bit with weight, definitely with fitness in general. A couple of years ago, I'm 6'2". I was working with the fire department, so I was bulky, 245, 250 pounds, and tried to diet in the past, doing the keto, low carb. That never really worked for me. And I'm always searching for something, we're always searching for the next greatest answer to our problems. So I did find you on Facebook, little apprehensive because, you don't know, have no relationship with you or your team. And I saw the pictures and, you got to ask, well, but, is that going to work for me? So I made the call.
So the old coaches that used to be fat that are now ripped kind of caught your eye, right?
Exactly. Yeah. Same age as me. So
Well, we didn't know each other from Adam, so I understand. So what concerns did you have? Like at that point when you come across a Facebook ad and it's like online and you're making decisions, like what concerns did you have before joining Fit Dad Syndicate?
yeah, I think well, definitely health issues. Okay. I'm in pretty good shape, or thought I was. Definitely the weight, but being there for my daughter, it really, it's getting healthier for her so that I can, stick around for an extended period of time. And finding the right program, and following through, something that I can sustain and continue with minimal effort, I guess, would be nice.
So let's get to the nitty gritty. I'm talking concerns
Yeah.
about the program. Where was your head before you did
The
it? You like,
program.
what the heck am I doing here? Or what were you going through in your head?
I don't know these guys. The cost is definitely a factor, especially with what we've dealt with in this past year. My financial situation. Not sure where the next paycheck is going to come. So the cost was a factor. The trust issues definitely a factor. And could I, what was the program about? I'm in the health and wellness industry, so you'd think I would know how to do these things, but I obviously didn't.
Well, so what were your results? And you spent some money, you
Yeah,
made a decision to spend some money. And so
I
was it
did.
worth it? And what were your results?
Right, absolutely worth it. I couldn't express enough, honestly. The program, it took me maybe a couple weeks to get past craving. So I'm a big chocolate fanatic. I do like, pizza, even junk food. I'll treat myself to a McDonald's, but now I'm more conscious of my choices. I don't overindulge. And I started losing weight rather quickly. And for me, I was 220 some odd pounds, 23. 2.5 pounds, 2 to 2.5 pounds a week. That's what you guys had said. Somewhere between 1.5 and 2.5 pounds a week. I was 2.5 like clockwork. It was just coming off, and it was really with little effort, other than watching what I stuffed in my mouth, and keeping myself accountable through. You guys are keeping me accountable, which is the support is huge. Best decision I made in a long time.
So like, is this something like, as you're going through it and everybody says, okay, he lost weight. So it's really important how you lose the weight, because it's funny. I tell people, I don't care that you're going to lose weight. And they're like, what do you mean? It's all I care about. It's like, I care that you can maintain it. So is this something you think you can do for the rest of your life, the way you got to your goal? And then now that you're at your goal, and you might have some other things you want to do, is putting muscle on. We all get new goals because we don't even think we can hit these goals. But where is your head at right now? Is this something you could do the rest of your life? Have you eradicated the problem from Victor's life?
Absolutely. It's really an easier process than you could imagine. And I'm a single guy, so I'm out, and a lot of the guys I hang out with, firefighters, they like to live large in a, you work hard, so you play hard. So there's, certain things that we shouldn't be consuming, alcoholic beverages and whatnot. And I try to watch what I intake, but I also count that as part of my intake. So if I splurge one night or a weekend or whatnot, I'll make it up, or I'll prepare in advance for it. If it's a holiday or a wedding or some sort of gathering. Yeah, I've surprised myself because a couple of times, especially actually, within the last month or so, things have been, just challenging, and and I'm used to stepping on the scale first thing in the morning, and I haven't, I didn't do that like for a week, and then I only gained, 2 or 3 pounds, and so you get to a point where it's just you're doing it without thinking. You're making the right choices, and the weight is staying off. I weighed myself yesterday, or yeah, I think it was yesterday, this morning, 193. And I'm not doing anything different than I haven't done in the last 5 or 6 months. But it's just so much easier. I'm making better choices, and you can see I can see the results.
So you went from 223 to 193, right? And that's
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
see yourself living in that 2 to 3 pound bumper lane? Because we talk about the bumper
Yeah.
lane. Like, I'm never going out of this bumper lane. Could you do that?
Right. No, absolutely. Yeah, I'll bounce up to, I got down to 189. I bounced up to 195, but that could have been some sort of event. I did go on vacation. I gained, I think it was 7 pounds because we ate like slobs, and then I dropped that weight in a matter of days. It's just so it seems to just, for lack of a better, like melt away. It's not that difficult if you follow the program and you keep, yourself accountable, and you guys keep me accountable. Pretty simple.
Awesome. So what would you say to somebody that's sitting here and they're like, I don't know, man, online, Facebook, money, and they got all these problems. So what would you say to someone sitting on the fence about maybe deciding, they're watching this, they're thinking, I don't know, man, I'm trying to figure if this is worth it or not. What would you say
Right.
to them?
Yeah, just like that one clothing line. Just do it. Best investment I've ever made. The support from you and the guys, the rest of the group is beyond what I could have ever imagined. They're there to get you through the stumbles. It's as especially as we get older. Had I found you guys, or 20 years ago, who knows where I'd be right now. Um, but I think that if someone's on the fence, just make the investment, because you're investing in yourself, in your health, and you want to be there for your family. So it's really a no-brainer.
Awesome. Well, it's been a pleasure having you in the community, because the community, we all have each other's backs. It's not just us.
Absolutely.
You're a very big part of that, what you bring to the table with this community we have. So I appreciate
Yeah.
you
Love you
being
guys.
there for other guys too. And I appreciate your presence. I've appreciated getting to know you as a friend, because we become friends with our clients too. So you did a great job, Victor. And I just really appreciate you taking the time to explain this to people. And if anybody, has an interest in this and you want to book a call to understand what this is and to research it, if you're serious, below there should be a link where you can actually book a call and find out if this is right for you. But thanks, Victor. I appreciate your time, and it's been a pleasure.
All right.